This is the Blairing Out with Eric Blair show, and tonight we're here at the 7th annual Johnny Ramone tribute at the beautiful Hollywood Forever Cemetery with Linda Ramone. Now, Linda, what does it say to you that this is the 7th year of the Johnny Ramone tribute?
I just think that it's growing because all the fans love it so much, and each year it gets bigger. And this year, out of nowhere, we got all this like PR, and I just think everybody has such a great time. And keeping Johnny's legacy alive is the most important thing to me. So each year becomes more and more special. That actually it grows and gets bigger. And every year, everybody has a great time. And this year, we have the Misfits doing a signing. Each year is different, but each year is special.
And I think the beauty of this also is sharing a lot of the art and media that Johnny loves so much, and you're introducing it to an entire new audience. It's like tonight, Plan 9 from Outer Space in 3D, unheard of.
Yeah, I know, and that would be, I mean, believe me, if Johnny was here, he'd be having a great time. Yeah. We would be coming to this event, even if it wasn't his event. So that's what I love about the event. It's really like, we really do try to work really hard to make it like really special for everyone, and that's why we have always a great turnout. And you know, we have a lot of great things going on. You know, we have Johnny's book coming out this year, Commando, April, and it's an amazing book. I mean, Johnny wrote it when he was sick, so it's really kind of it's sad, of course, because he was sick while he was writing it, but every page on it is Johnny. Like everything he says, from the beginning of his life to the end of his life, everything he felt, things he felt about the Ramones, his black books, like his concert tickets from his first concert he ever went to. He still has his Beatle ticket stub. I mean, it's an amazing book, you know. And I finally, when I got together with Caffiero, we finally got the book together where it just reads Johnny, because it went through a couple of different changes with people's interviews in it and stuff, and now we realize that we stripped it down. It's just Johnny Ramone talking about Johnny Ramone being Johnny Ramone all the time, and it's pretty amazing.
Would you like to see a major motion picture made on the life of Johnny Ramone?
Of course. The book has so many interesting pieces to it in Johnny's life, from right before the Ramones to the Ramones and to after the Ramones. So we'll see what happens, but I know Commando, I know the fans are gonna love it, and people who don't even know who the Ramones are and who Johnny Ramone is, they'll read the book and they'll really capture who he really was, and what a great guitar player, what a great legend and an icon that he really is.
I think that people want to see a little bit of themselves in their heroes.
Yeah, and you know what, he is a great role model in some ways. Maybe not in the beginning of his life, but at one point, you know what, he had one beer, he never did drugs, you know, he's really like, you know, the force behind the Ramones. Let's work, let's get, you know, he'd fine everybody if they took drugs or drank before a show, you know. He was an amazing person, and you could feel it when you read the book.
Now, Linda, recently there have been some books that have come out about the past of the Ramones. Yeah. Now, I'm not naming any of those books. What do you think of some of those books that have come out?
I don't think any of them really well, you know, everybody wrote them for different reasons. Everyone, you know, some people wrote them for their own personal gain, and it's totally different. I can't compare their book to Johnny's book. This is Johnny Ramone talking about Johnny Ramone. You can't compare to somebody's wife or mothers and whatever goes on out there. This is Johnny Ramone being Johnny Ramone. So, of course, this is the most special book because this is Johnny Ramone's book about his life. It's like anyone writing books about other people's lives. You know, it's great, and sometimes it's an interesting subject if that's the only thing that you have on them. But now you've got Johnny Ramone talking about Johnny Ramone. What could you want more?
Well, Linda, thank you so much for spending time.
What's a year without you?
I know, really, and it's always great to see you. You always look beautiful.
Oh, thank you.
You're amazing, and this is amazing that you've kept the legend of Johnny Ramone alive.
I'm happy about it.
Blairing Out with Eric Blair at the 7th annual Johnny Ramone tribute with Linda Ramone, signing off.
The Blairing Out Show.